Hi, it's Murray again, and here we are talking about stage 4 of the MC method, which is start creating. And this is a very exciting stage 4. It's where you start creating the life that you want and that you deserve, but without the suffering and limitations of the ego. So let's do a quick recap. In stage 1, we talk about waking up to new possibilities, waking up to a change. It might be some kind of spiritual awakening. It might be the fact that you just need to decide to do something. You've experienced so much pain and now it's time to make a change. But there's some kind of an awakening that you have. Then there's stage 2, which is end your suffering. Once we've woken up and we've got new information and we want to move forward, we've got some direction, a bit of purpose, whatever it might have been in that awakening, we now want to be able to move in and end our suffering and our limitations if we really want to continue to progress in life. So in stage 2, end your suffering, we've got to deal with our history. We've got to deal with our past, the things that have been stopping us all of this time, which is why we've been running all of our patterns up to this point. And a lot of times there's negativity linked to past events. We've got to clean that up in stage 2. Then we move into stage 3, which was just the last video, where we're talking about integrating your new life. So now you've made those changes. Now you've let go of the pain and the suffering and you've woken up. It's time to integrate all of that. It's time to now integrate your awakening. It's time to integrate your new life and start living and walking in a mature, we talked about mental maturity, emotional maturity, behavioral maturity, and overall spiritual maturity, and start to bring about living your true nature day to day. So let's talk about stage 4, start creating. The reality is we are creators. We are born to create. If you don't believe that, just look around the room. Look around at, I've got the camera here in front of me and I've got lights and I've got all sorts of other things. Look around your room and see everything that you see, from the pen that you may be holding in your hand to the computer to the phone, everything was once a thought. And now it's a reality. So everything that we see in our life was once a thought that was brought into, and it was brought into a creative, through a creative process into manifestation into this world in some way. But it started as a thought, an idea, and somebody brought it about. If you have a look at nature, it's really interesting. I'm fascinated by nature. Nature is constantly creating. All right, constantly creating. We see this cycle of creation going on. In the trees in the forest, you'll see trees grow and then they fall down and go back into the ground, and then there's more trees and plants that grow, and it's this cycle of creation that is constantly happening all the time. So, the nature of reality is to create. So that's our personal nature as well. So what is it that you want to create? I'm curious. What do you want? There's different types of things that you might want. It might be as simple as a car or a house, or it could be an experience that you're after, that you want to experience some kind of an event or a relationship, or it could be health. You want to create a better health situation for yourself. It could be creative work. Maybe there's a song in you that you want to bring out. There's a book that you're trying to write that's in there that you want to get out, you want to create. What is it? Maybe your career. Maybe you want to advance yourself in some way and become an expert in your chosen field and really grow in a career and create a career. Maybe you want to leave a legacy of some kind. Who knows what it might be? Whatever it is, there's so many different things that we could create and experiences. It's not just about having a car or a boat or a house or a holiday or whatever it might be. There's so many things that we can work on, moving towards and bringing into our life and creating as we move forward. But if we create from the ego, and we've been talking a lot about the ego, but if we create from the ego, which is just full of needs and very selfish, and it's going to fail or it won't last. And on top of that, it's going to be completely unfulfilling. If we're creating from ego-based needs, we've got to create from a place of our true nature. So your true nature is already free. It's already whole. It's already complete. It doesn't need the creation externally to be happy. And the biggest issue is that everybody's creating, trying to create to become happy. If I get that holiday, I'll be happy. If I get that car, if I have that dream job, I'll be happy. It's really the wrong way around. We first find our internal happiness and we bring that out into a creation. And that's really the best way to do it, which is the most fulfilling way. Because if we're attached to our creations, then what happens is when they die or they don't last, or they change, then we feel a sense of loss, and that creates fear and threat, and it's not a very happy place to live in. So we want to create from our true nature, which is whole and complete already, and from that place we're going to have a greater chance of creating something that we want and something that we can really be proud of, but something that we are not attached to. Something that we're completely fulfilled, and we're creating because we can create. And that's really where we want to get with all of this. And create because it is in your true nature. So the experience of creating really should not be about effort. It should be about ease. Creating should be about ease and flow. Not force, but it should flow. Not willpower, but it should come with energy. All right, so there's an energy that comes with creating where it doesn't seem like it's effortful. It seems like it's effortless. It doesn't mean that you don't get up and do things and move forward in life and make decisions and do whatever it is that you need to do, but there's a sense of ease, a sense of flow, a sense of energy that comes with that, a sense of joy and enthusiasm, not fear, but thrill that allows you to be able to create something of great value for other people as well, but with the fulfillment that comes with that as well, being a creator that's not attached to the creating. A very fulfilling process. So in my free course, I share the critical ingredients for creating. There are some very crucial things that need to happen in order for you to bring about your creation. There's movies like The Secret, and there's books like The Law of Attraction and so on. And people pick and choose bits of information from these kinds of resources. And, what's interesting is that very often people get the idea that all I have to do is think about something and it will manifest. Think about something and it will create. Well, that's not really how it works. And I show you step by step the process of creation and the critical ingredients of what you need to make sure that you are in a place where you're creating and it's fulfilling and that it comes about for you, but you enjoy the process of it. That's the biggest thing that's most important. I show you my step-by-step daily process for creating and manifesting as well. So you can go to that free course to see this fourth stage as well in the course. And go to murraycollier.com/free, and you can have access and be able to get that process of creating. And so, but I just want to give you, leave you with a little bit of a tip in terms of creating. Your internal energy frequency must match the outcome that you want. Your internal energy frequency must match the outcome that you want. What does that mean? It means that you can't just think about what you want. There has to be an emotional alignment with what it is that you want. And I share my story of how I tried to create things and I thought about it, but it never really happened. And it was because there was no alignment internally. And in stage 2, it's why we go through stage 2 of End Your Suffering, because we have all these limitations and limiting beliefs and limiting decisions and negative emotions linked to the things that we want in life. We've got to get rid of all that stuff. If you're not aligned, it's not going to happen. So this is really critical, that your internal energy frequency must match the outcome that you want. I show you how to do that. We've got techniques and processes to show you how to actually match that up. And when your inner world becomes more real than your outer world, that's when you know you're really in the creative process. So a very exciting stage. I share the biggest mistakes that people make and why people don't create what they want. And I show you also, I've got a whole section in there to show you how to speed up the process of creating and really get the momentum going as quickly as possible. All the tools, techniques, resources are in there. Go to murraycollier.com/free and get that free course. It's my gift to you, and I really want you to have that. So, hey, thanks for watching. This is stage 4 of the MC method, Start Creating. We've gone through the other 3 stages already. You know, there's only one thing left to do, and that's go and grab that free course and have a good look at that. And I look forward to seeing you someday at a training or an event and meeting you personally. And other than that, I will see you in the first video on that free course. Thanks, and see you then. Hi, it's Murray here, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching that video. Hey, I've got a free gift for you coming up in just a moment. But first, hit that subscribe button below and the bell so that you can get notified every time these videos come out. Also, post any questions that you might have below. It's really important, those questions, because it really drives and inspires new videos and new topics that we have coming up. Now, that free gift that I promised you. I want to show you how you can transform your life on every level now. So go to murraycollier.com/free, and the link is below. Hit that link and you'll get direct access to that free course right now. So until next time, please subscribe, please post a comment or a question below, and share this video with someone that you really care about. So thanks for being a part of my community. Click that link below and I will see you in that free course.